I'm Bob Rankin. Welcome to the wonderful world of abstraction. I had a wonderful teacher in Aspen, Colorado at Anderson Ranch. It's a think tank for artists. And this man's name was Ed Paschke out of Northwestern University in Chicago. And he had this wonderful philosophy about abstract work. And that was that the outside edges of the abstract painting are equally as important, if not more important, than the interior part of the painting. So he talked about the edge ratio. What do we mean by the edge ratio? Well, when we take a look at this abstract that I created, I think this painting works really well, and there's several reasons that it does. If I look at how the shapes come out to the outside edge, I'm going to start counting the number of edges there. And if it's an uneven ratio, then chances are it's going to be a much more interesting painting. For example, up at the top of this composition, I have two basic shapes coming out to the edge. Over on the right side, you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different shapes coming out to the edge. So that's a ratio of 2 to 8. Down at the bottom, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and over on this side, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an uneven ratio, and it just creates a much more interesting painting. What it also does is it automatically gives you an area that's going to be more interesting for your focal point. Instead of the main part of the composition always having to center in the center of the painting, then it automatically forces the focal point off to the side. When you take a look at these larger scale abstracts, you can again, if you start to count the outside ratio, you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shapes. Up the top, 1, 2, 3. Over on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down at the bottom, 4. So again, an uneven ratio. It's crucial that you understand how to apply this to your compositions. Now, it works for abstract work, but it also is crucial when you start working with more representational work. This is an abstraction that I worked from one of Cézanne's paintings, one of my favorite painters, and I started to abstract it and break down his images into more simple planes. But again, if you take a look at the composition, the focal point moves your eye down to the left side. Now, why does it do that? It breaks it down into the different planes, taking your eye out of the surface. If you take a look at this shape, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, another uneven ratio. Try this. It's a very simple thing to do, but I guarantee you that it'll improve your painting, whether it be representational or abstract. Thank you. I'm Bob Rankin.